Good afternoon, everyone. Lovely to see you all here today. My name is Rhona Gouldson-Chen, and I'm honoured to serve as Co-Executive Director here at Holy Names Music Centre, along with my husband Archie Chen, who you see over there. And on behalf of the entire team, welcome to Visions of Christmas. Just before we get underway, I'd like to just thank just a couple of different groups, if you can bear with me. I'd like to thank our amazing board president, Molly, and all the board members for their unwavering support and assistance in preparing the Music Centre for this lovely event, and to our amazing office administrator, Michelle, over here, for her dedication just these last 90 days. It's been unbelievable. So it's Michelle's vision that you see here today, all these beautiful sparkling lights. Michelle has had all of this. She's been dreaming about it literally since she started this 90 days ago. So can we all show our appreciation to both Michelle and our wonderful board. So we're absolutely thrilled to have you here today and share this celebration of light, music and community. Music has a way of transcending words and bringing people together in the most meaningful ways. And today we're here to do just that. Today is not just a concert. It's a chance to reflect, to connect, and to celebrate what really matters this season. And yes, it's also a fundraiser. But don't worry, we're not here to twist your arm. We just want you to feel inspired. And if you find yourself moved by today's performances, consider supporting our mission to bring the joy of music to every corner of Spokane. You'll hear more about that later. So for now, we're going to dive into the music. So, well, we're going to kick off things with, apparently, it's a stunning performance of Carol of the Bells. Are you familiar with that melody? It's a piece that began its life as a Ukrainian New Year's song over a century ago. And it's become a holiday favourite worldwide, blending an infectious rhythm with a melody that practically sparkles. But what makes today's performance particularly special is the trio you're about to hear. So these musicians are all a part of our Holy Names family, and their talent is matched only by their dedication to teaching and inspiring the next generation of artists. So first we'll have Stanton Cobbs. He's going to make his way to the stage here. He's a true jack of all trades in music. There he is. Whether it's guitar, ukulele, mandolin, or even trombone, Stanton has got it covered. And he has been sharing his passion for music and students with the students and audiences for over 30 years here at Holy Names Music Centre. Yes, I know. Another round of applause for Stanton. And next we have Christopher Rogers, who's already positioned on the stage. Yes, classical guitar virtuoso, who you've already had the pleasure of hearing as you entered the hall today. Thank you so much, Christopher, for setting the lovely tone, and it's such a gift to us all. Christopher has studied under some of the biggest names in the field, including Grammy winner Andrew York, and his artistry is matched by his patient and inspiring teaching. Through his work, he helps students discover their confidence and a lifelong love for music. And then finally, we have Bratt coming on. Here we go. Bratt is a dynamic musician whose journey in music has blossomed into a thriving career in performance, in songwriting, and in education. In addition to teaching and performing, Aaron is a valued team member at Spokane Public Radio, where he contributes his talents to bringing exceptional programming to our community. Speaking of which, part of today's concert will be aired on Spokane Public Radio on Christmas Eve. So stay tuned and you can relive the magic of today. Aaron's creativity and passion, though, shine through in everything he does, and we're so fortunate to have him part of the Holy Names family. Now, together they're bringing you a unique trio version of Carol of the Bells, so sit back now, let the music surround you, and let's begin the holiday celebration on a high note. absolutely delightful. Oh, my heart is full. Next up, we have my husband, Archie Chen, the one and only, taking us on a musical journey through 3 Dvorak waltzes. Now, let me ask, has anyone been to a Christmas market in Prague? No? Okay. You've got to go sometime in your lifetime. It's absolutely pure magic. Street performers on every corner, and the smell of hot apple cider in the air, twinkling lights, and all that coziness, the festive vibes that you can imagine. So Archie and I were there some years ago, and let me tell you, it was just magical. So today, Archie's about to bring a little bit of that magic to you right here in the McNally Recital Hall. And let's take a little whirl through these 3 waltzes, but don't expect your run-of-the-mill ballroom fare. So these waltzes are lively, packed with energy, with charm, and the kind of emotional twists and turns that makes you feel like you've stumbled upon the most extraordinary street performance in a quaint Prague square. Imagine a zither player, a juggler, and a snowflake light show all rolled into one. So let's buckle up now, ladies and gentlemen, because this is no ordinary dance. It's a spirited journey from the heart of Dvorak's Bohemia to yours. So ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Archie Chen. because Chloe Sundet is about to deliver a performance so breathtaking you'll probably forget all about your Christmas to-do list. And seriously, her high B flat could probably shatter glass, or at least make Alexa stop mid-sentence. And with Archie Chen on the piano, this duo is going to bring a kind of magic that just makes memories stick. So, hailing from East Wenatchee, Washington, Chloe Sundet is a celebrated coloratura soprano known for her versatility and pristine clarity. From acclaimed performances as Mabel in Pirates of the Penzance to collaborations with Pacific Opera Project and Opera Neo, Chloe has dazzled audiences and critics alike, earning praise for her exceptional vocal and dramatic range. Now, O Holy Night isn't just a carol, it's the carol, right? Born in 1847 from a French poem, it's been dazzling audiences for generations, and tonight it's getting the full, candlelit, tear-inducing treatment. So let's sit back and let the candles do their thing and prepare to be absolutely blown away by Chloe and Archie. Let's hear it for Chloe Sundet and Archie Chen.
It is
So, all right, folks, I'm going to hold on to your Santa hats because we're about to dash through the snow, or at least imagine it with Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride. Now, fun fact, Anderson actually composed this Winter Wonderland classic during a sweltering July heatwave. There you go. So when life gives you sweat, apparently you write jingles. And speaking of festive lives, have you seen our percussionist, Raymond, aka Santa Claus? With temple blocks, sleigh bells, and a whip crack at his command, he's basically a one-man Christmas workshop over there. It usually takes 2 or maybe 3 people to cover all of that, but Paul's got it handled. He's like the Swiss Army knife of percussionists. Unbelievable. After an incredible 50 years with the Spokane Symphony, yes, again, just let that register for a moment, Paul has retired. But lucky for us, he's still bringing his magic to holy names. So that's not all. Joining Santa, Paul, we've got Archie Chen, one more time, and myself on the keys. And we're here to bring you a duet so merry and bright, you might just start seeing the snowflakes indoors. So grab your imaginary sleigh, hold on tight to those reins, and let's glide into this cool rendition of Sleigh Ride. Right, we'll take another deep breath after that. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was The best fun, I have to say, I've had all week. We're honoured to present a deeply moving piece this time from Jason Robert Brown's Song for a New World. So this musical is all about those pivotal moments when life changes in unexpected ways. Moments that challenge us to find strength, hope, and purpose when we least expect it. So in Christmas Lullaby, we meet a young woman who discovers she's expecting a child. Faced with uncertainty and feeling alone, she finds a miracle in her situation. For the first time, she sees her own worth and realizes that she has the power to bring something extraordinary into the world. It's a story of transformation and grace, and a reminder that even in life's toughest moments, beauty can emerge. At Holy Names Music Centre, we're in one of those defining moments right now, and challenges have come our way, but we see what it is we see as opportunity. An opportunity to dig deep, to rise up, and keep our mission alive. Music teaches us resilience, and today this performance reminds us that no matter the odds, hope and purpose are always within reach. So let's welcome Chloe Sundet again with Archie on the keys as they bring this extraordinary song to life.
Me
so far? Yes, let's give all these wonderful musicians a big round of applause. So, let me ask you this. I better move forward here. These guys in space. Let me ask you this. When was the last time that you stopped and truly reflected on the light in your life? Because that's exactly what this next piece, Candlelight Carol, invites us to do. So it's not just a song, it's a moment to pause and think about those little sparks of love, of hope and connection that brighten even the darkest of nights. So before we dive in, first of all, let's give a huge round of applause to Mariella, who's worked tirelessly to pull all of these people together, this incredible ensemble. She's sure helped wrangle all those busy schedules and direct this very talented group and keep everything on track. Now, let's be honest, managing performers during the holidays is a little bit like herding reindeer, but she made it look effortless. So let's give her a huge hand of Mariella Van Boyle. So this piece brings us back to a quiet moment in Bethlehem, where a mother held her child, angels sang, and the world paused to reflect on something greater. It's about light, candlelight, starlight, and the kind of inner light that we all carry, but sometimes forget to see. So here's a question for you. Where's your light shining this season? What or who makes your world a little brighter? So with that in mind, let's welcome our amazing ensemble. They're all listed there in the programme and directed by the one and only Mariella as they bring Candlelight Carol to life. Sit back, take it in, and let the moment of beauty inspire.
How can you
on the piano. Mostly faculty, with a couple of students, LCK and Sophia Sign on the viola. They're wonderful that they could join their teachers and play together. How wonderful is that? Yes, so all right, before we head into intermission, we have something truly special to share with you. A premiere that captures the heart and soul of what Holy Names Music Centre is all about. So today we're so proud to present Harmony and Heritage, the legacy of Holy Names Music Centre. This little film, 10 minutes long, it's just a look back, I suppose, at our history, and it's a celebration of the incredible impact that Holy Names Music Centre continues to have on our community, even as we navigate some challenges like cuts to music programmes. It's a wonderful reminder of why music matters, why this centre matters, and why we're here today. Let me share a little behind-the-scenes story. Many of you may have heard the name of the late Sister Sleigh. She had passed quite a while back now, a good few years ago. But her passion and vision shaped so much of Holy Names Music Centre's legacy. And one day, just about 5 or 6 months ago, during the summer, she leaned over to Don Hamilton from Hamilton Studios and whispered a little inspiration in his ear. And that whisper, to help out Holy Names in making this beautiful documentary, has now become this film. Thanks to Don at Hamilton Studios and their amazing team, this project came to life. Or as Goldilocks might say, it's just right. Now you'll see some familiar faces and some famous faces throughout the film, artists and community members and supporters, and reminding us all of what we're working to preserve and to grow. And so today we have a goal to raise 25,000 surrounding this concert and in the run-up to Christmas, including today, to ensure that this vital mission continues. So as you watch, let this film inspire you, and during the intermission, take a moment to reflect, and if you feel moved, consider contributing to the cause, because every donation helps us keep the music alive for future generations. Things are programs and scholarship funds that tuition only partially covers. Do you understand? So now, without further ado, let's roll the film, Harmony and Heritage, the legacy of Holy Names Music Centre. Enjoy.
It was those intrepid nuns that came and braved all kinds of elements and understood that even when you were braving the elements, it was still important to have a keyboard instrument and to have the things that represented the deeper part of the soul.
Our congregation was founded in a little town called Longueuil, outside of Montreal. Eulalie de Rocher was her name, with 2 companions, started the congregation. The congregation grew very rapidly, and by 1859, they sent 12 sisters to Oregon. They set sail down the St. Lawrence River, and they stopped in New York to buy a piano. It was so important for them right away to start with music education.
These nuns, they were progressive and fearless. They kind of were in some ways ignored, and so they were free to build what they wanted to build.
The history of the Holy Names Sisters and their focus on music education and educating the whole person and making that a part of the music center is just very unique.
It provides a full-service music school that for people in the community, you can come and get lessons on just about any instrument from some of the finest teachers in the city.
Well, we have a lot of members of our orchestra who were trained at Holy Names and a lot of members who are also teachers there today.
When I was in high school, I was the accompanist for a soprano named Karen Beardsley. I was so privileged to get to go to her voice lessons and studied with Sister Marietta Coyle, who was also the voice teacher of Thomas Hampson. I think sometimes I got more out of those lessons than Karen did, because Sister Marietta was really interested in how the piano fit with the vocal lines, and she was a great accompanist herself.
My first official teaching job was at Holy Names Music Center, which was very precious to me as it was a continuation with my being a student of Sister Marietta, who was a venerable teacher.
The experience at the music center with Sister Marietta was for me fundamentally life-changing. The atmosphere in her studio, the atmosphere in now what is the music center, was one of protected enlightenment. You were invited to let your imagination wander. And of course, you as not just an artist or a performer, a musician, but as a human being, to find a richer reason to be here.
Holy Names Music Center quickly put me to work and gave me a wide-open course to teach something about contemporary music. So I instantly understood that Holy Names Music Center was about the broadest sense of music.
Archie certainly is a professional who's played all over the world, grew up in Spokane, but has trained and has a wonderful background. And his wife, Rhona, has had a music school of her own for several years. So we have that administrative background as well as the music background in our two that we have now. So I think we have kind of a top priority in our leadership at this point in time.
Working side by side with Archie, he was really appreciative of all the different styles of music. I noticed, not just classical music, but pop, jazz, vocalists, and so that kind of impressed me.
I teach with the Suzuki method a lot with the younger ones because it helps them to learn to listen and to approach the piano properly. But it also teaches them that they have to keep in rhythm, and we do a lot of clapping, we do some singing, and we do some playing, and it incorporates all of those things so that they really feel it and get it into their bones.
I truly believe that music is not an extracurricular activity, as it often is labeled, but rather something vital and a center point of every healthy culture and community. It doesn't mean that we're training every single student to go on into the field as a professional, but what it does is it allows the skills of collaboration, of interaction, of interpersonal skills to be developed in really great ways that serve any field.
It does take effort. It does take focus and concentration. And then the wonderful feeling of satisfaction when you have mastered a certain technique.
The most recent research where they hook up musicians playing to MRIs, and all of the main centers of the brain are talking to each other. And the benefits that they've discovered is that musicians are better at math, better at language. But the cool thing is they've also found out that musicians are better problem solvers when the problem is multi-level, when there's no obvious answer.
Skills of listening, of collaborating, of learning that by application you can really achieve things that you didn't think possible. A music education gives you all of these things.
With all of the cuts happening within the school districts, that Holy Names is more important than ever to provide music to people, children and adults, who would not otherwise have that opportunity. We have a robust scholarship program where not only do we provide lessons, but we also provide instruments for free.
There's monthly recitals where the kids can play in front of their parents and other kids. There's summer camps for almost every instrument where they can come and meet other kids interested in what they're interested in.
There are plenty of private teachers teaching out of their home or another studio, but I also think the advantage of Holy Names is the students playing with each other. And sometimes I have little groups of cellists get together and play, and they really enjoy that.
Passing on of the spark of music is one of the most important things we as professional musicians can do. So any institution that fosters that love and sending the elevator back down, I think, is extremely important.
My daughter took 7 years of cello lessons, and she formed an amazing bond with her teacher and got to meet some other great students along the way. My other daughter has taken both drum and piano lessons at Holy Names Music Center, and it's really helped her come out of her shell.
My wife Vanj and I have 2 little boys, and they're little cellists. They're actually in the Spokane Youth Symphony. So B. Reynolds is their cello instructor, and B is just one of those beautiful souls in the world. My kids, they learn best when the learning environment is fun, and B just has this ability to create this atmosphere of learning, but have it fun as well. And her ability to connect with the kids and really bring out just the appetite for learning and the appetite for really learning another language is beautiful.
Without telling our children to play music, which we never told them to. They both are musicians, songwriters, not just singers, but they're songwriters. They're very creative, and they're coming out with these beautiful melodies.
It just breeds and creates a more well-rounded child, which breeds and creates a more well-rounded community and nation and world.
Certainly looking back, I absolutely expanded my world through music. In fact, I wouldn't be sitting here now in Spokane, Washington, from a small town in the middle of England if that had not been the case. I was extremely lucky that I stood on the shoulders of some really wonderful teachers, and it has taken me all around the world. And I just think for me, in my life, passing that on is really the purpose of my life, whether it's on the concert stage or in teaching, and I think every musician would feel the same.
I always tell everybody it's the best job I could ever have. It's absolutely what I love to do, and I think Holy Names has provided me with just an opportunity to meet some very wonderful students that maybe I wouldn't have encountered otherwise.
I'm really excited about the leadership at the center, and there are more students joining. There's growth happening, new teachers.
Fees collected from the lessons that we provide do not cover all of the expenses of Holy Names Music Center. The electrical, repairs, the maintenance and upkeep, as well as making sure that we have the best quality teachers that we can find. So your donation to us helps tremendously in our maintaining our mission and moving forward in the community.
For me, my heart beats on the riverside at the campus of Fort Wright College. That's where my life changed. Unbelievable thankfulness.
Holy Names Music Center is more than just a place. It's an energy, and it's activity, it's experience, and it's a big part of our community.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment to shine. It's time to turn this hall into the most festive sing-along this side of the North Pole. Are you all ready? Yay! Okay, now that means you have to be all in, okay? All in. No hiding behind your programs, and no mumbling or pretending you don't know the words, all right? Now, the lyrics are going to be up on the big screen, so there's no excuses. All right, and heaven forbid lip syncing? No. Santa is watching. Santa's watching. Now, I know you're thinking, do I really need to sing? Oh, I was just getting comfortable in my chair here. The answer is yes. That's a big, big yes. You're not just the audience tonight, you're the stars of the show right now. Okay, so let's stand up and stretch those legs and arms. Come on, let's get standing up now. Shake it all out. Okay? And let's get ready now to deck the halls like never before. We've got the fabulous Mariella here, and she's going to lead the way, and our magnificent vocal ensemble behind us here. They seem to have some issue here, sorting out their music. Yeah, and so don't worry about hitting the high notes, that's what Chloe's for. So don't worry about that. Got you. Your job is to bring the energy, and no talking here, you guys in the front here, I'm going to throw you out. So your job is to bring the energy and the holiday cheer and a whole lot of heart. Mariella, the stage is yours. Let's do this. welcome our incredible headliners, folks, Donnie and Nancy Emerson. These two are living proof that if you stick to your passion, magic can happen. Now let me tell you, their story hits close to home here at Holy Names Music Centre, where we know a thing or two about perseverance and the power of music to transform lives. So here's a little backstory. Donnie and my husband Archie, they first met as judges for the Spokane's Got Talent some months ago, and they hit it off straight away. I mean, they were like two kids geeking out over their shared love of music and storytelling. Donnie's down-to-earth spirit and incredible talent immediately resonated with Archie. And honestly, who wouldn't be inspired by someone like Donnie? So let's talk a little bit about their story for a second. So back in the 1970s, Donnie and his brother Joe created Dreamin' Wild, an album so ahead of its time. It didn't quite hit the mark when it was first released. But did Donnie let that stop him? What do you think? No, he certainly didn't. Over the next 40 years, Donnie kept playing and writing and honing his craft, performing with his wife Nancy in places like Las Vegas and running a recording studio here in Spokane. And they were always very successful musicians, even if the fame came a little bit later. And then, the magic moment in 2008, Dreamin' Wild was rediscovered. And suddenly the world caught up to what Donnie and Nancy had been creating all along. Fast forward now to today, and their story has been immortalised in the movie Dreamin' Wild, starring Casey Affleck and Donnie as Zoe Deschanel as Nancy, I think. So the film, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. The film is an incredible reminder, folks, that the road to success isn't always linear. But if you stay true to your art, your moment will come. So it's a lesson that we carry here very deeply at Holy Names Music Centre. The passion and perseverance are the heartbeats of creativity. Whether it's teaching students or nurturing community talent, we believe that every dream deserves a chance to grow, and Donnie and Nancy are living proof of that. So let me ask you this: what's your Dreamin' Wild moment? What passion are you holding on to, waiting for the world to see? Because if Donnie and Nancy's story tells us anything, it's that the payoff for persistence is extraordinary. So now, without further ado, let's give a huge warm welcome to the phenomenal Donnie and Nancy Emerson. Thank you.
Nuts roasted on open fire, Jack Rose nibbling at your floor. Utah cares being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some turkey and some mistletoe. Make love seem so bad. Tiny tots with their eyes on the glow, and hot, sleeping night. They say that Santa is on his way. Lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and everybody's child. Really don't know how to fly. And so I offer you this simple phrase for kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, my questions. wrong without you. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
The song's called Lobo. It's about a dog from Alaska. So it's easier when we do our own songs. When we do songs like the last song, the Christmas song, Chestnuts, that's a beautiful song. So we get a little bit, more tightened
It's
up.
interesting because it's
But
like...
this song is an original, like I said, from the song Lou Rogers.
Yes,
And
it is,
it's
yes.
about his dog, Lobo, that was very lonely in Alaska. So you visualize Christmas time, snow time, winter, Lobo's all alone in the wind.
It'll paint a picture.
And he's
You'll
howling. So if you want to do the wind, whoosh, and you want to do the howling, oh, man, we're all for it. That's why we love this song. Here we go.
Is blowing and it's chilling my blood to the bone as I sit in my cabin, the only place that I call home. That old family keeps us company as we sit here. Crash against the storm. Oh, Lobo, oh, Lobo, I hear the wind blowing.
Where's the wind?
Oh, Lobo, oh, Lobo, is it you that I hear howling?
The howling.
I didn't know there was snow up there. Oh, why are you crying in the dark ocean blue? Could it be that you are lonely, just the same as I am? That old moon keeps us company as we sit here. Oh, Lord, I hear the raging water crash against the stone. I hear the wind blowing,
the wind, the wind.
Oh, Lobo, is it you that I hear howling?
Come on, you guys. Let's have some fun.
trying to get this guitar to sound right.
I got so excited. We were supposed to do this song first, but I just love that song. When I met Donnie, he did arrange that song for his friend. And music is, it's okay, we did the wrong switch.
We did the wrong song.
That's live for you.
Oh my God.
So, anyway.
Because we didn't want to do that song, we wanted to do a different one prior to for this next.
It's okay, it's all cool. So they're
gonna
live, it's not gonna ruin their day. But that song to me was so special because I actually did meet that dog. Beautiful, beautiful American, what was it, Alaskan?
Yeah,
I was just beautiful.
He was half American Eskimo and half wolf of what he was.
So I would cry every time I heard that song, and then my tears went to howling because, you know, it's fun. So anyway, we're gonna do this next song. Tell me about this
so
one.
this tune here is, a lot of people, well, you might know it, you probably know his name. His name is Danny McCollum. And Danny was, he's a great pianist, jazz player, and Danny and I used to do a lot of work together. And so we used to write jingles. I wrote a lot of jingles in my time. So I'd watch Danny play, and I was always mesmerized how he could just play around me and do different parts, and, you know, taught me a lot about voicing and everything too as well while we were doing these jingles. And so I wrote the song for Danny. It's called When Danny Plays. Everybody wants to play a game. All across this land, in his hands away that Danny plays. Everywhere I've been, all around this world, I've never been the same. Don't you know, no matter where you go, you'll never feel the same. Oh, feel it in his hands, the way that Danny plays. Oh, everywhere I've been, all around this world, I've never been the same.
Song left, my gosh, you know.
Let me adjust this one more time.
Donnie and I just got done doing a tour for 6 weeks on the road, and we went to a lot of great places. We did movie screenings, we did venue concerts, we did record stores. We did it all to say thank you for loving music, thank you for supporting our original music. So we're going to end this set with White Christmas, because Rhona and Archie asked me to learn it. And when Rhona says, learn it, you learn it. I'm getting to know these two. I really do like them. We had dinner, they invited us over to their house. And we had the best time. They have 3 pianos in their house. I've never seen anything like this. And I've been doing music. My background is musical theater. I walk in their house, there's 2 grand pianos in the living room, there's one in the basement, not basement, finished downstairs, and a pool. But anyway, these guys work hard. They work very hard. So they are deserving of a beautiful, beautiful life with their kids. We met their kids, and we want to thank them for having us in your home. That was one of the best nights I've ever had. So it really was, and it's some new friends. So we learned this song, so everybody please sing along, White Christmas, okay? Because this is a first for me. I decided, what do I do?
So now you know why Zoe's playing dance.
What do I do?
So.
Okay, so wait, I'm going to start with this because it's fun.
I'm just wondering, I was playing a pick with the last tune. I don't know if I want to play with that. I think I want to play without it, so let's try this together, okay?
I bought this, I've never used it, you guys were the first.
Nice. Yeah.
Keep going down. We're improv.
Visions of Christmas, your energy and your voices in the sing-along. It wasn't so hard, was it? To sing along. It was great fun, and your presence here have truly just made such a difference. So thank you all. We hope you leave here this evening. It's just not quite dark. I mean, you get home before dark. I hope you leave here feeling inspired and reminded of the power of community and the magic of music. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much for being a part of Holy Names Music Centre family. We couldn't do this without you. Have a very, very wonderful Christmas, and we hope to see you again next event.